Alright, so in this video we'll be learning about constructor parameters. So to create objects with dynamic individual states, we'll use a combination of the constructor method as well as the instance fields. In order to assign a value to an instance variable, we need to alter our constructor method to include parameters so that we can access the data we want to assign to an instance. We've already seen a parameter in the main method, string RGS, but this is the first time we're using a parameter within a method body. So the car constructor has a parameter string color car. And essentially what it's doing is when a string value gets passed into the car, it is assigned to the parameter car color. Then inside the constructor, car color will be assigned as the value to the instance variable. Our method will also have a signature which defines the name and the parameters of the method. In the above example, the signature is car and then string car color. In the next exercise, we'll learn how to pass values into a method. So there are two types of parameters, formal and actual. A formal parameter specifies the type and the name of the data that can be passed into a method. In our example above, string car color is a formal parameter which will represent whatever string is passed into the constructor. In Java, because of constructor overloading, a class can have multiple constructors as long as they have different parameter values. The signature is useful in that it helps the compiler differentiate between the different methods. So for example, you can have a constructor 1 and constructor 2. So you can add in many different parameters into this, and these are two different methods essentially, because you have this car color, you have a boolean right here, and then so that's how you have different. In the examples above, there are two constructors. When we initialize an object, the compiler will know which constructor to use because of the values we pass into it. For example, my car equals new car, true and 40 will be created by the second constructor because the arguments match the type and the order of the second constructor signature. If we do not define the constructor, the compiler will generate a default constructor which contains no arguments and assigns the object to default values. Default values can be created by assigning values to the instance fields during their declaration. So right here, you don't have a constructor here. So what it does is when you call this, it's going to print out red because that's the default one. So add a string parameter product to the stored constructor. Okay, so string product. Inside, set the instance variable product type equal to the product parameter. So product type is equal to product. Yep. And then in the next video, I'll be showing you how to assign values to instance fields. So until then, see you in the next one.